gang? It's Imani Blaze, and I'm back with another video, Schmidio. And you guys are joining me from my favorite place, nature, baby, nature. Okay, I haven't really been able to get out here the way I want to, just due to work-life balance. My climate gear has not come in, so I haven't been able to thug it out here in the cold, but it's like a super beautiful day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm on winter break from the school, so this just feels amazing. And I just want to talk to you guys today about the importance of isolation, the importance of being by yourself, knowing how to be by yourself. It's so important. And me being an empath, me being very sensitive to energy, me being an energy worker, I constantly have to cleanse and clear myself of energy. And y'all know I always give these talks just based off of my own life examples because I know what it's like. So, transparency. I am constantly working with other people who are sometimes battling demons, people who have super low energy. Like, I'm just constantly dealing with other people and their energy. And a lot of times, that energy, it comes over to me. And before I became aware of this fact, I would find myself just completely bogged down. And now I understand the fact that I battle the energy of depression, all of that. But mix that with doing energy work, baby, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. I have to say it again. It's not pretty. So if you have been finding yourself just like really bogged down, you already can pinpoint what has led you to your depression or your low energy state. I encourage you to evaluate the people that you have been spending the most time around, because you may not know it, but they know it. You have high energy. I speak to most chosen ones. So you naturally have high energy. Even if you are dealing with the energy of depression, it feels so uncomfortable within you because that's not your natural state. Naturally, you have high energy, you have good energy, you are a light being. The people closest to you, they're the ones draining you of your energy, knowingly and unknowingly. And it's on you to take control of it, because it doesn't mean that they're bad people or evil people, but it does mean that you have to know your boundaries. You have to know your personal limits. It's something that I have had to learn the hard way. And I'm glad that I learned it though, because now I know, all right, this person has been leeching off of my energy for a little bit too long. I'm gonna go ahead and put some distance behind them. This person has been leeching off of my energy for too long. They also do not refill my cup. They don't add to my life. So they got to go. Like, you have to be able to practice discernment. You have to be able to put people in certain categories. Like, for example, my boyfriend. I love my man. I love my partner. But sometimes he's draining. He drains me of my energy. During those times, I don't look at him like, we got to break up, you're an energy vampire. No, I put up my boundary and I let him know I need my space. I need to refill my cup. And I go refill my cup. Refilling my cup looks like solo trips, just isolation. I love isolation. I love being by myself, surrounded by my own energy. It's imperative. You have to learn how to be able to do that. So that's really what I wanted to say. I encourage you to spend some time by yourself. If you have issues spending time by yourself, that's most likely why you are dealing with the amount of unbalanced, low energy that you may be dealing with. You got to refill your cup. You got to get back around your own energy. Okay? Somebody called me. But okay, so what really had like prompted me to make this video is I realized that I have been falling into my people pleasing. And you know, if you are on an active journey to just really understand yourself, you got to know when you're doing the stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And so it's the holidays, and full transparency, I'm not really feeling going home for Christmas because it's just a lot of fake energy. That's another video that I would have to do, but it's a lot of fake energy. I don't have the cookie cutter TV version of a family dynamic, and it's fake. And I've been finding myself just not wanting to do the fake shit. I don't want to do the fake shit. And then for New Year's, I planned to host a retreat for the gang for New Year's, but I checked in with my own energy and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to take a trip. I want to pour into myself. So I canceled the retreat, but then I still was doing the people pleasing thing because there are some folks who wanted to go along with me on the trip. So I'm sitting with myself, trying to figure out how to just be honest and let these folks know, like, I'm not really trying to be with y'all on New Year's. I'm really trying to be by myself. To keep it 1,000, I don't even really want to be with my dude. Like, I need that refill, like that full, true, honest refill. So I sat with myself and I'm like, you got to honor your feelings. We don't do the thing that we used to do where we do the opposite of what our soul is saying we need. We need isolation. We need time by ourselves. We need to fill our own cup. So I hit up one of my homegirls and I was just honest with her. Still not fully saying you can't come, but I was just honest and I let her know my soul is craving isolation. That's another reason why, well, I can't say that's another reason why because I didn't speak on this, but this is the reason why, that's what I'm trying to say. This is the reason why having solid people in your life and people who understand you is important. Because if you're dealing with the energy vampire or a toxic person, they're going to take offense to your honesty. But when I was honest with my sister and I told her, you know, my soul is craving isolation, she understood. Hold on. I had a coughing attack. But yeah, she didn't take offense to it. She said, I get it. I'm going to go ahead and take myself out of the equation. I heard you when you said you needed isolation. However, I do want to still be able to spend time with you before we leave for the holidays or whatever. That made me feel so good. That made me feel confident in my decision. And now the next step is to figure out where I'm going, what I'm gonna do by myself. And I'll take you guys along if I feel like it. Maybe I'll vlog it or something, or just talk to you guys afterwards. I don't know. But that's my next step, figuring out where I'm gonna go by myself. That's just me. I move solo dolo. Yeah, I have a person that I love. Yes, I have sistrins that I love. But for the most part, I'm a loner, and I actually prefer being a loner. So if it's something that you battle, you have issues with just being honest with people and saying, hey, look, I just want to be by myself, just do it. Or if you're on the opposite side of the spectrum where you just don't know how to be by yourself and you're codependent on the presence of others to feel whatever, I challenge you to start spending some time alone. That's that on that. All right, my blab is over. I'm finna go enjoy this nature, baby. I love you guys.